just about ready to roll here. Our starter in this one, Cole Reagans. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. Here's a Pirates lineup now. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Well, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Fly ball down the line. And that's a fair ball.
Batting third.
Man at first with one gone. Jake Fraley, the next Pirate to hit.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1 down. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. McCutchen, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is C.J. Cron. That one's in there. 0-1. Two outs. And delivers outside. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Pirates lead 1, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Kansas City, and today's starter, Roansy Contreras. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for him. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
Now the number 2 hitter, Vinny Pasquantino.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates.
There goes the runner. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Nelson Velasquez.
Boogie had 4 hits his last time out, and when you look at the way that a season can go, there can be times you hit the ball hard, you get nothing out of it. There are times where you have a really good day at the plate. Well, he got rewarded in that last one, and I'm sure he wants to ride that train as long as possible. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Over to first, and he's saved.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Yo, 1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Back to first, not in time.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. First pitch misses. And the righty deals.
2-0.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Witt off of first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. 3-0. And the pitch. And that one clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And the 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Freddie Freeman steps in for the Royals. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
In the dirt. Oh, he throws it away. Here comes Witt around third. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
That right there is a great read and some wheels to match. So exciting when you see a guy score all the way from second on a wild pitch. It's almost like an inside-the-park home run.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3. Hunter Renfroe up next. Here comes a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And that one clips the corner.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's in the dirt. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 1 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. As the lefty gets to work. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Ravens. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Luke, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence in seeing some pitches in that at bat.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The pitch. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the center fielder, Stone Garrett.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one fouled off. The Royals up by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Garrett tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. 1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Digging in, Connor Joe. The pitch. Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning. Sung-Chae Cheng, the next Pirate to hit. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Just missed. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the 2nd. That one misses. 2-1. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Gathers and throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Royals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And here it comes. Foul ball there. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Drew Waters stands in. First offering, and it just misses. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And another ball. One out, base is empty. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Cole Reagans steps in for the Royals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. Bounce to the right. The throw to first. Royals set down in order. Royals bats are quiet there. They lead it 1-0. On to the third inning. Here's the pitcher, Roansy Contreras. The wind of the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. And that one fouled off. The Royals leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Frazier, and that's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good eye there.
1-0.
The Pirates trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle. Witt whips it to first on the run. And that is the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, number 11. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's the ball.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Ground ball up the middle. Aguero fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The first baseman, number 9.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Joe drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the number 1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
Two down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. KC down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, start of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Reagan's back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The lefty fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a little high.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
3-2 now. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Crone takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Royals up by a run, top half of inning number 4. That's outside, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Henry Davis waiting for a turn at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
And that's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
And now here is Henry Davis.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Fought off foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. First and second here, no outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Stone Garrett getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time. That misses. 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Two on, 1 out.
2 balls.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and deals. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two and 1 now, 2 aboard. And fouled off. Fraley, the lead runner, out at second. Crone at first. One gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Connor Joe in the on-deck circle. Got him looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Up the middle. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. And midway in the 4th, it's the Royals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Nelson Velasquez. The right-hander back to work. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a ball. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Now one missed. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. His first at bat was a strikeout. Inside, almost got him. The 1-0. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. And the throw out at third. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 2-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Adam Frazier. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out to short, Cheng. Gets it to first. Frazier retired. And that is the inning. So one left for Kansas City, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Now here is Sung-Chae Cheng. Cheng goes 5 feet 7 inches, 23 years old, and he's a native of Taiwan. On the ground to short. Zips it to first. One away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Roansy Contreras.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a pitch.
Right through there for a strike. Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The Royals leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one hit to right. Velasquez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Drew Waters. The wide to kick the pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
The wind to the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Gonna count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The punch out there. 1 up, 1 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Cole Reagan steps in for the Royals. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Up the middle, Cheng. On the run, throw to first. Home after the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
The third baseman, Garcia.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he held up. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Andrew McCutchen. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jake Fraley now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. Waters under it. And a couple of quick outs. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron. And that's in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Witt over to first. Cron retired. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Royals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Contreras back to work. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down. And big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. And a base hit up the middle, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That's to third, Joe. Zips it across. 3rd out. Royals leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stone Garrett digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now the 0-1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Carlos Hernandez preparing to come on if needed. Hand getting loose as well. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And another ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boo, get back on track. His team needs him.
Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe, 1 for 2. Not even close there. Ball 1. With the tying run on at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. at the belt and fires. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
One down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Sung-Chae Cheng. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fought off foul. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Line drive, could be extra bases. One run's in. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cole Reagans out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Chris Bubich.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Brian Reynolds. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. First pitch just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Joe, the runner at third. Cheng at second with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. A second scores as well, and it's 3-1.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So the batting order turns over. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. And the pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it is gone. his 11th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's Andrew McCutchen right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one ran inside, almost got him. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Missing inside, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And now the lefty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This to center field. Waters under it. Corrals it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jake Fraley. Check swing, went around. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's in for a strike.
1-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Velasquez going back on this one. And gone. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Angel Serpa.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, C.J. Cron. Just missed. high fly ball right field. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Johan Oviedo.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. The wind and the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And next up for the Royals, Adam Frazier. And there's a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Right side, hard hit. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
And here is Drew Waters. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Frazier stands at first with 1 out. In the air, center field. Garrett makes the grab.
The batter, the pitcher, on him.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Salvador Perez. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one lifted to left. Fraley should have it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Stratton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis. 1 for 3.
Davis.
And a pitch. And ball 1. Stratton, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swinging a foul straight back. Right-handed reliever. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
The kick, the 3-2. Bounced up the middle. Frazier on to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Stone Garrett, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch misses. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Nick Anderson appears to be getting loose. Hand getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Connor Joe. On a line, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Sung-Chae Cheng. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Foul ball.
Finish him.
And the righty deals. And that misses off the outside edge. Left-hand batter waits. And that's the strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 8th. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one out to right. Hauls it in for the out.
The first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one bounced to Crone. Steps on first for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Nelson Velasquez.
Whoa.
Misses inside. Ball 1. Two outs and one in scoring position. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. O'Neal Cruz.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strike.
The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Waters makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batter, second baseman, Leover.
So the lineup flips over. Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
And here it comes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now here is Andrew McCutchen. Swings through that.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. He swings and fouls one off. McCutchen started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. Jerry Hillsdale rings him up. Jake Fraley, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. Outside low. And that is ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off. And the Royals won. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just a spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
He gets to work. Fermin stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Inside, almost got him. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in there. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Kicks and deals. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Frazier, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Off the plate, and now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Chapman is just one strike away. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take game 1 of the series on the road.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. Put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.